Oh, my shy guy, he gets so happy when I get back here with him. He gets all silly. He wants to hump me. Just something he's never really done before. So cute. So cute. But this has been the hardest 3 months of my life. And just something I gotta recognize is like the level of shame I carry that I've never really even been in touch with. But, since my mom and everything, like, we don't get along, all that, and I'm sure some of it's my fault. But and being abused as a kid, it leaves you feeling like, I don't know, worthless. Like, I don't know. It makes you feel like you're screaming into a black hole and no one can hear you. I mean, I don't really know how to explain it. It's like the worst torture in the world. I mean, I'm like stuck here in my truck. I mean, I'm not stuck. Mentally, I'm stuck here in my truck, like reliving childhood trauma that, moving back to Quarry Hill was like the biggest mistake I probably could have made. I didn't really realize. I thought I like gotten over it and all this until one of the people like hugged me, and it was just too much. Like, sent me spiraling. And I know I've been difficult. If any of my friends see this, I'm sorry. But I don't think you really understand what it's like to feel so alone amongst your peers and family and friends. And, well, I mean, they're not really family and friends, obviously, because they basically all just forsaken, like, turn their backs the moment that it gets rough. I mean, at least that's how it feels. Or the moment I'm like expressing my hurt because it might hurt some of their family or something. But it's a fucking heavy burden to carry. And I dug way too deep into a rabbit hole. I mean, it all started with me needing to know if my father was involved, and reaching out to some of the other people I knew who had been through stuff, and thank God, no, I found out he wasn't, and that just made me so relieved. But it led me down a very dark path of like knowing way too much, and it just compounded with like everything I've been through. And I mean, it's pretty heavy experiences. I don't know, but it's like feels like I'm kind of left here alone to deal with it. It's like almost too painful to even be my friend, which I understand. I'm not upset about it. That's just what I see. It's okay, whatever. All I really need is me. It's all I've ever had anyway, really. Yeah, I don't know, this is just like a little rant. I don't know, I'm feeling pretty, what's the word? Inundated with just floods of emotions that like I don't always remember. Like I don't fucking know. Like after my head injury, there was a lot of my past that just was wiped, and when horrible things come back to you, I mean, I knew some things happened, but like there's a lot of stuff I guess I had suppressed or forgotten, or I don't even know. It was in there, clearly, but it wasn't accessible, and now it's become accessible. It feels like it's almost too much. I mean, honestly, I kind of, I don't know, I blame myself for one of my friends overdosing, and I know it's not me. I know it wasn't me. He was an addict, but at the same time, I'm the one who like helped him make the connections that he was abused too. Because I mean, the way he used to talk about it was just like, I'm the man. I was sleeping with older women, and that's like how I felt too. But over the years, it just like came more clear. And I don't know. I mean, maybe this is where I needed to be to deal with this stuff, but these are feelings I've I've talked about this stuff a lot in my life, but I've never let myself actually experience how it felt, because that's, almost too much. And please protect your kids' innocence. Like, do anything you can to cherish their innocence. It's so precious.